So we got some food right here from Pacific Catch. Their fish and chip is really good, but this is what I got right here. So we got their trios, poke dishes right here. Right here we got some spare ribs and steak. That is Korean barbecue style. We got some cucumbers and Brussels sprout and a very beautiful egg. We got some sea bass right here with some kimchi fried rice and some more Brussels sprouts. They provided us some chips right here. There's two kinds of chips that they provide here, and they provide you the little sauce that you can use for the shrimp right here. And these are the Thai coconut shrimps that looks amazing. But this is what it looks like with all of them together. Amazing. Alright, so first thing we're going to start off with is the actual appetizers or chips that they have. So they have two types of chips, which is this one, and then they have the other one, which is this one right here. So I'm going to try this one first. That's really good by itself. So I think you're supposed to eat this with the poke, but I'll probably eat it later on at the end so I can get the full freshness of the poke itself. That's why I want to start with the chip first. Even from the time that delivered to here, it's not like fresh, but it's still like really good, and you can taste all the crunchiness, like it's freshly made. That's good. Next, we'll try this one right here. Whoa, this one is actually way better than the other one. I feel like this one just like tastes better, and the overall crunchiness of it is better than that one too. There's like multiple layers of like fried, or I don't know how they make this, but it's actually really good. If you guys ever come here, try this one. Alright, so I just finished the chips. I'm going to go try the next dish, which should be the Korean ribs and also the Korean steak. So let's go try that. Alright, so we are trying out the takeout dish right here. So this one is the short ribs and the steak one. You guys can see right there. And then we have the shrimp, which I'm going to eat that later. But I'm going to try out the Korean barbecue and the steak first. Let's start with the steak one first. Definitely tastes really, really good. It's like it melts in your mouth in a way. Not like Wagyu or like Toro kind of melting in your mouth, but it's like medium rare, but not fully medium rare, and like not too cooked. It's like perfectly in the middle. Let's try a little bit of cucumber. Cucumber is good too. It's like a little bit pickled, which is really good. Next, we have a little bit of the Brussels sprout. The Brussels sprout is actually really good too. It's not like too crunchy or not too overcooked. Next, we're gonna try the Korean barbecue ribs. The ribs is definitely really, really good. I feel like if it wasn't delivery and it's like freshly made when you guys are at the restaurant, it tastes really, really good. I could order a bunch of these, it's so good. Alright, next we have the shrimp. Let me go add a little bit of the sauce onto it first, and then we're gonna try it out. Alright, so we add a little bit of the sauce on here, if I can see. Let's give it a try and see how it tastes like. I can see why a lot of people like this. Super crunchy and everything. Like right now it's cold because of the time it took to deliver here, but I can imagine how it tastes like when it's freshly made and brought out to you in the restaurant. Like, this is really, really good. You can eat the whole entire shrimp, even the tail itself. So good. Alright, so I just finished this dish. Let me go try the other one, which should be the kimchi fried rice with the sea bass. Let me go try that now. So next up we have the sea bass, the kimchi fried rice, and also the Brussels sprout, as you can see right here. So I just got a little bit of everything to try it out and see how it tastes. So I'm gonna start with the fish first because I want to get that taste and kind of see what it tastes like first. Definitely really good flavor. So when I tried a different part of the sea bass, it actually tastes really, really good. It's like super fresh, made nicely, but it's still not like just perfectly made, and that's because of the delivery time. So like this delivery took roughly around like 10 minutes or so for it to come, so by that time it's already getting cold. Even though if you put it into like one of those insulated containers, it can't keep it warm enough. And with the time that I took to take the pictures and everything, it got even more cold. So totally my fault. It's nothing with the restaurant. It tastes really, really good. I probably would have done the same thing in the restaurant, like taking a while to take all the pictures and everything. So next I'm gonna try the kimchi fried rice and see how it tastes. Wow, that kimchi fried rice is really good. And I haven't had kimchi fried rice for a really long time, so this makes it that much better. And for kimchi fried rice, they actually use brown rice, which is pretty good and really healthy for you. Alright, so next I'm gonna try the Brussels sprout and see how that tastes. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the other one, but let's give it a try. So even the Brussels sprout itself tastes really good. Super fresh, super like well made or roasted or however they made it. It's actually really, really good. I wish they had the kimchi fried rice on the other dish with the short ribs and also the steak. That would actually taste a lot better, I feel like. But this one tastes really good as well. Alright, so I just finished that one. Now I'm gonna try the last and final thing, which is the sweet poke, the trio poke. I believe there was 3 different types. So there was an ahi, there was a serrano, and there was a baja flavor. You guys can find all of it on the website, but let's go give it a try. Alright, so for the last and final thing we're trying right here, you guys can see that we have the 3 different poke dish. So we have the ahi tuna, we have the serrano dish, and I believe this is the baja one. You guys can find out what each one is in the actual menu on the website. But let me actually try each one of them out first. So let's actually start with the ahi tuna first. Ahi tuna. Definitely super fresh. You can take the tuna super fresh. It's not like super fresh from like Japan, how they have it freshly made it out from their auction market, but it definitely tastes really good and super fresh from wherever they cut it from or where they got it from. So next I'm gonna try the baja right here. The baja is good. I think I like the ahi tuna better than the baja, at least for my preference. But let's try the last and final thing, which is the serrano. I believe for the serrano it was like shrimp or something, but let's give it a try. So here we have a huge chunk of shrimp, if you guys can see. That definitely is really, really good. So I'm gonna go finish this up and then come back and talk to you guys more about this. Alright, so the final result of this whole entire experience, everything was amazing from the start to the end. So starting with the chips that we have, there was like 2 types of chips, which is pretty awesome because I was not expecting that. And then we moved on to the next thing, which is their appetizer, which is their Thai shrimps. That was really good, but I would love to go to the actual restaurant and eat it fresh, because I think when you go to the restaurant and eat it fresh, it tastes a lot better, more crunchier, you guys get all the flavor, and just the whole experience is much more better. Next we moved into the Korean barbecue dish, which was pretty awesome. The steak was actually really good, the rice was good, the Brussels sprout was good, but I think the main thing about that dish that was amazing is their ribs. The ribs is amazing. Like, if it was much more fresher when you guys eat it at the actual restaurant, I think it would have been much better and taste a lot better and more juicier and everything. And if we move to the next dish, which was the sea bass and the kimchi fried rice, that was actually really good, but then the fish wasn't as fresh as like when you guys eat at the restaurant. So that was totally not their fault or anything, it's just the delivery time and everything, just something that we had to deal with right now. And moving on to the last and final thing that I tried, which was the ahi tuna, the baja poke, and also the serrano poke itself. For me, I think from all 3 of those dishes, I think the ahi tuna and the shrimp was my favorite. The shrimp was definitely a little bit more saltier than what I would want, but it definitely get that flavor that I like a lot. But don't hold me on that, because everyone has their own opinion of what they like more or less. So my final conclusion of this whole entire experience, everything was really good. Pretty much, long story short, yes, this place is worth it if you guys love seafood, if you guys like Korean barbecue, if you guys love poke. Just the whole experience is actually really awesome, so I definitely recommend this place. But then obviously for those guys who don't like eating out or don't like seafood or don't like Korean barbecue, then obviously don't come here and go somewhere else that you guys love to eat instead. But other than that, that's much it for this little quick feedback about this restaurant and experience. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more of me doing these food videos for you guys, then make sure to comment down in the comment section down below. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace. And then for today's G Squad fan shout out day we have